Lately, Whitney Webb has been capturing the internet's attention with her thought-provoking takes on the interplay between Silicon Valley, global intelligence networks, and power structures. Her recent posts dig deep into issues of surveillance, state influence, and corporate complicity, shedding light on topics many would rather keep in the shadows. Let's dive into the first 10 tweets in this fascinating thread, where Whitney doesn't hold back in unpacking controversial truths. Apparently, questioning 9/11 narratives bothers the terrorists at the CIA because it inhibits their ability to sell you narratives that utilize the same boogeymen they created over and over. Whitney opens with a bold critique, pointing out how questioning mainstream narratives about 9/11 disrupts the CIA's agenda. She highlights the irony of blaming 9/11 truthers when, in her view, the U.S. intelligence agencies themselves propped up al-Qaeda for their geopolitical interests. Palantir is not just a military contractor. It was a company created to privatize and house the Bush-era, neocon-run surveillance program. Webb details the origins of Palantir, a company deeply tied to CIA funding and neoconservative objectives. By privatizing the controversial Total Information Awareness Program, Palantir has allegedly blurred the lines between government oversight and private sector control. Like Palantir's predictive policing efforts, TIA was designed as a pre-crime program to stop both terror attacks and bioterror. Expanding on Palantir, Whitney draws parallels between their predictive systems and the Total Information Awareness Initiative, emphasizing how such technologies are used to surveil and control rather than protect. Some of my past articles on Palantir. Here, Whitney shares past research articles, offering followers a chance to explore more about how entities like Palantir intersect with global intelligence operations and high-profile scandals. I think Palantir has benefited significantly under every administration since their inception. Whitney critiques the bipartisan backing of Palantir, asserting that its government contracts would remain intact regardless of the administration in power, further showcasing the entrenchment of such companies. People should consider that arguably the main interest in Greenland is related to vast mineral deposits. Whitney shifts focus to the geopolitical interests in Greenland and Canada, claiming that major figures like Musk and Trump are motivated by the region's rich deposits of minerals essential to clean energy tech. New. Why did the celebrated futurist Barbara Marx Hubbard call for the culling of 1/4 of the human population? This tweet introduces a historical critique, diving into a futurist's controversial perspective on human population and its implications on transhumanism. Webb ties this narrative into broader themes of elite ideologies and control. Here comes that smaller government, guys. Worked great for the EU, didn't it? Whitney sarcastically critiques the rhetoric of smaller government, referencing discussions about merging currencies and centralizing economic systems under fewer, more powerful hands.